Hey, it's the Train Guy USA back with another video. In this video, I am going to recap a wrestling match that took place on a bullet train in Japan. That's right. A wrestling match took place on a bullet train in Japan, and I'm going to recap that match here in this video. Stay tuned. The wrestling promotion that I'm going to recap here in this video is DDT Pro Wrestling. They are out of Japan, and I was able to capture the videos that I'm going to share and review here on this video from their Twitter page. So, this is their Twitter page as you're looking here, and let's begin. Pulling into the station is the Nozomi Shinkansen. This is the bullet train that the wrestling match is going to take place on. This train does reach a speeds as high as 285 kilometers per hour. Keep in mind, I know absolutely no Japanese, and I'm going to wing it here. I'm assuming that this is a ring announcer, and he's announcing the participants for the match. Okay, I have to admit that was pretty cool. So that was an entrance for the first participant, Shanshiro Takagi, and you can see the crowd is really excited. I shouldn't say crowd; it's more of the train passengers. So this was a legit audience of passengers on this train. So this train ran from Tokyo to Nagoya, and there were 75 passengers. The tickets sold out pretty quickly, as you would have imagined. But this is just pretty cool for those passengers to be aboard a train and they're legit being entertained by a wrestling match. So that entrance that you just watched was the second participant of this match, Minoru Suzuki. It was pretty cool, as you can see, that he had a lot of fan participation, or I should say, passenger participation for this particular journey. But he has a nice little wrestling theme song, and it's pretty cool. You get the crowd involved. And as I had mentioned before, I do have experience seeing Minoru Suzuki wrestle in my hometown of Chicago. So the footage that you're watching right now is actually footage that I recorded this past summer here in Chicago of Minoru Suzuki's entrance in the arena here in Chicago. So it's really, really cool to see. And it was even better to see just his entrance on a bullet train that I have a lot of experience with, not the bullet train, but just Minoru Suzuki's entrance for that matter, but just pretty cool. And it looks like these passengers are going to be treated to a fantastic wrestling match. Whatever is being said here, it does not look like Minoru Suzuki is scared. And if you're a wrestling fan that knows Minoru Suzuki, you're not surprised. バカめそんなの鉄壁のガード抜けてやるおいああ Now, before you go off on me in the comments telling me that wrestling is fake and that punch was fake, please know that I've been aware that wrestling is predetermined since I was 11, so that comment is not going to hurt. Now, that was a very light little punch with the forearm, and it's okay. It's entertainment, and I'm not expecting these guys to go blow to blow with each other on a bullet train that's traveling as fast as 285 kilometers per hour. However, I did like the little roll at the end by Takagi after being punched with the forearm. I thought that was pretty cool, especially in such a narrow space like a aisle between seats. So that was pretty cool. A new wrestler has appeared, Outside Interference. Let's watch for more. So both participants got some reinforcements on this bullet train match. Now, if you're watching this and you're a big fan of wrestling and trains, cool. But if you really like wrestling, you like those one-on-one matches, and you hate outside interference, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You came to the wrong place. I do not know why you expected to see just a one-on-one match on a bullet train of all places. I am actually not surprised by the shenanigans right now throughout this match. I am not expecting a barn burner on a bullet train. So it's pretty cool just to see some reinforcements. Now, I have no idea who these individuals are. And I do not have experience with DDT Pro Wrestling. I do not know Japanese. Again, I'm just stating that. And I don't know any of the other individuals' names, but it was still nice just to see some outside interference in this bullet train match. Okay, this is pretty cool. You've got Takagi with this huge fist, and he's ready to punch Suzuki and the person that came to help. Oh no! And it looks like he gets punched instead. Oh, this is fantastic. And yet another individual comes to help to save the day. I just wish I knew who these wrestlers were so I can give them the proper respect that they deserve, but unfortunately, I really don't. But, we've got someone else coming, and let's see what's going to happen. Okay, can we just take a moment to just recognize how much fun these passengers are having watching this match? I mean, I don't know if you all are noticing this, but these passengers are having a fantastic time. I'm having a great time just looking at this foolishness right now, but I just really, really, really hope that no one that participated, or I'm sorry, that was on this ride came away unsatisfied. This looked like it was just a lot of fun and just a lot of craziness going on. I felt that chop. Did you feel that chop? Because I felt it. That was a hardcore chop. Now, the person that gave Suzuki a chop looks like he was a very important wrestler, and I wish I knew his name, but he looked pretty serious, and Suzuki looked like he regretted the decision to step up to him. Of all the videos that DDT Pro Wrestling shared on his Twitter page for this match, I think this was probably the best video, even though we don't get a chance to see the full impact of the pile driver, so to speak. But I think this was so cool because not only do you see a missed clothesline that was turned into a chokehold and then that was turned into a pile driver, but just again, the passengers, phones out, cameras recording, having a great time. This is a once in a lifetime event. So this is pretty cool for those passengers. And I think I'm more impressed with just the excitement of the passengers than anything else in this match. Okay, this is pretty cool. Looks like it was a 10 bell salute of that sort. I'm not sure for who, but I just liked at the end of the salute, Takagi wasted no time, got Suzuki into a stunner right on this bullet train. And if you are an American pro wrestling fan, you know about the popularity of the stunner coming from Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I just thought that this was pretty funny to have happen at the end of a 10 bell salute. I mean, the last bell, bam, stunner right there on the bullet train. 新横浜でこうやって立ってたら、
JR 東海の人がこう腕章してる人がスーッと寄ってきて、すいません、NG な一言言われた。普通に短パン履いてこう。ただ家からリングシューズで来たんだよ。これも家から履いてきてんだよ。着替えねえんだよ。これで帰るよ。周り見渡して3人ぐらい泣いてる方がいらっしゃって本当に心から申し訳ないです。
So both Minoru Suzuki and Shanshiro Takagi had some post-match comments to the passengers as well as the press on this bullet train. Looked like it was a fantastic match. Looked like both participants had fun. The passengers had a lot of fun. This just looked like a fun experience for everyone involved, and it was fun for me to watch just through these clips. Now the match in it itself is 30 minutes long, and it is available on demand through various wrestling websites that carry this type of content for DDT Pro Wrestling. Now I haven't watched the full match, and again, fair use, this is just clips that were shared by DDT Pro Wrestling on their Twitter page that I was able to gather and just recap here for you all. So, again, this was pretty fun to just do a recap video on. And I had a lot of fun doing this, and I would love to see some other kind of wrestling matches on trains too. Not just in Japan, maybe go to some other countries throughout Europe or, come to United States of America. I know we don't have bullet trains, and that is a topic for another video on this channel, but it would be pretty cool to see some other wrestling matches take place on trains throughout the world. But I want to thank you all for watching this video, and please make sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel for more.